Hello, my gorgeous, sparkly, scrumptious, delicious Gemini. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading, boo-boo. Today we are taking a look at you and your person, my baby. Whatever that means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble date, marriage. Let's take a look at Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're looking scrumptious, Gemini. Tell me your secret in the comments below, baby. Give me a I love you so much, baby. You know you're my lucky star. Someone's fallen on their sword a little bit here. You're, Gemini, who is this you're dealing with? I don't like this douche flute. Immediately delete from database. Delete from database vibes, baby. The Hanged Man. This person feels, this person feels punished by the whole situation. We assume some kind of a rift or separation between you and your boo-boo in these readings. This is a separation. They feel like you're punishing them. Or they punish themselves because they still see you as the Queen of, the Queen of Pentacles is coming up over and over again in the collectives recently. And this is the card of magic. And this is how this person sees you. They see you as magical. Maybe they think you put a spell on them. Even if they walked away from this connection, they feel like you're punishing them. They punish themselves. This whole love situation is a punishment because they're getting their dues a little bit here. And they're like, Gemini, did you put a spell on me, baby? Well, Gemini is magic, so there you go. All right, let's see what happened in the past to make the situation so. Also, Gemini, welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. I see you, I love you, I appreciate you. Give mommy a kiss. Give me another kiss, baby. I love you so much, Gemini. So much. Oh, quick reminder, prices are going up in July for tarot, so if you want to grab a reading with me, now is a great time to do it. Old pricing and all the info is in the description box below, baby. Okay. Three of Cups. Tell me more. I need to see more, baby. You're coming up as a star yourself, the star. This is your energy here. Okay, this person came into the connection. If it was a bimbo, if it was new. If it was a bimbo himbo, anyone between you met on Tinder on a Tuesday, they came into the connection with judgment, clarifying the Three of Cups. This person has a past. Addictions, bad choices, very interesting. Libra got a similar energy. Boo-boo, if you're dealing with a Libra or someone with prominent Libra placements in their chart, this could be something, maybe watch the Libra video, baby. Somebody came with a past. It's not so much a secret, but a past. Maybe they didn't tell you 100% about it. They had something that was affecting them from the past. It could have been a bad choices, life of addiction or bad choices. Also bad relationships, quite possibly a toxic ex with whom they have a child. Yes, more drinks. the Nine of Chalices here. Yeah, I mean, you could legitimately be dealing with an alcoholic or someone who is in recovery, but they didn't tell you about it, or a drug addict of some kind, and they didn't tell you about it. They could have a child with someone, and it's like a very toxic interaction, and they also didn't share all the information with you because it's new. They like you, you're scrumptious, you are the star to them, you're like everything they ever hoped for or imagined, and they didn't want to jinx it, basically. But there is a page here, Page of Cups between the two of you. Also, it could have been a situation where, someone just has a past, like a bad past, maybe, petty crimes or something. And, they saw you as like this wonderful new beginning, but their past caught up with them in some kind of a way. And if they, with this Hanged Man here, if they change their energy on you suddenly, if they ghosted or something like that, it's because that past caught up with them in some kind of a way here. How did it catch up with them? Oh, Bill. Maybe they went back to their addiction or went back to petty crimes. Seven of Chalices. Yeah, something's not right with this person, Bill. This is why, they could have disappeared or their energy shifted. If it was a more established connection, you were like this guiding light for this person, the star, they love you so much. This is definitely, true love. They love you truly and deeply, but they do have this recurring thing that they go back to some kind of an addiction or addictive behavior, a negative behavior, bad choices. And it's not like they were choosing it over, oh my gosh, that was like nervous energy coming through, Seven of Wands. Yeah, and they were defensive, they were denying that they were doing it. And they kept going back to the bad behavior in the connection. So, you know, you could have been married in a partnership, long-term dating. They kept going back to their bad behavior, bad habits. And, you know, maybe you gave them an ultimatum, or this person just kind of chose to go down the wrong path here because the choice was your love or going back to these bad choices. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, you know, just say no. They could not say no to whatever it was that was drawing them in. For some of them, could have even been toxic relationships with other people, like a toxic family, toxic behavior, you know, toxic ties, stuff like that. You know your story best, Gemini. Always remember, I'm just a random bimbo on the internet, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is only a random reading on the internet. In their intentions, they want to know what to do. They don't know what to do, to want. It's like they're searching for signs. They're hoping to make some headway. They miss you a lot, but what's stopping them from making headway is that they're not learning the lessons that they were given. And those lessons are about just saying no, about walking away from the negativity, walking away from the bad choices. They're still lingering with the bad choices. But you know, a lot of this is centered around their karma too. You know, the Hanged Man is lessons, spiritual lessons, seeing things from a new perspective. So they've been put in some kind of almost like an energetic time out so they can figure out their life. Oh, Bill. Four of Swords. This person is always going to be committed to you, but they're falling on their sword right now. They're not, you know, I just don't see them leveling up anytime soon. I see them kind of oscillating between missing you, hoping to come in and say, okay, this time, you know, things are going to be different, Gemini. Or if it was like a bimbo himbo, you don't know them very well, like, you know, they're hoping to come in and be, you know, speak to you, but they feel like there might not be much of a point because of the way that their life is working out right now. Oh, it's so sad. So many sad babies today in the readings. So they're kind of, you know, silent, sleeping on it, not doing much. You know, for some of you, someone who, you might be aware of this. Maybe you told them either go into therapy, get help, or don't come back. So this person is actually getting help right now. And Nine of Pentacles, you know, I see for now this person is going to be kind of keeping their distance. I think they've realized, Gemini, and it's probably best for you as well, I think this person has realized for now that they just can't level up. They're so deep in the darkness that calls to them, they're unable to level up for you. At least until the end of the summer, this person's going to be silent. Let's see what the future holds. You know, baby, they would love it if you were to, like, you know, give them, it's like a punishment. You know, they'd love for the Gemini to reach out to Bill and be like, oh, baby, you know, I still love you, whatever. But don't do it. Don't do it. They don't deserve it. This person brings nothing but heartbreak. At some point, you may hear from them in the future. Three of Swords. You know, they have so much going on. This person has a dark energy. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm feeling some nervous energy in the readings today as well, because there's just some kind of darkness coming through, coming up. The Knight of Pentacles, so it's someone who's always going to hold a torch for you. You know, this is a long distance love, but they're just, you know, Page of Wands, they're out for themselves. You know, they're on a separate journey right now. They need to work through some lessons. They were unable to level up with you. Let it go, Bibu. I would say this person is not, like, I don't want to say not for you, but I'm not sure that they're good for you right now. At some point, because this person's not going to ever forget you or let you go. They, you know, Page is also a message. So at some point they might reach out, but it might take a full year, or it might take a long time. There's a lot of delays to this because right now this person is aware. At least they have self-awareness. So the douche flute is aware that if they reach out, they got nothing to say. They got nothing for you, baby. But, you know, this, like I always say, this is a general reading. I'm just a random bimbo, so some of you may hear from this person way sooner. There's someone who's like in the long term, it's a long distance runner. So this isn't the last you've heard from them in this lifetime, but they got to pay their dues right now, you know, to the ferryman. Harsh lessons. They're learning some harsh lessons because of bad choices. Oh, Gemini, let's see who else is coming through. Let's see what else is coming up for Gemini. Ooh. All right, so you got Gemini. And the Summer of Love. So you have the Nine of Wands. So for now, it is a time to finish, complete unfinished business. If there's energetically for you, you're feeling this person's energy still with you and on you, I would do some, cutting exercises, or, just try to strengthen your protective aura so they don't get into your energy. You do have someone who has an eye on you with the Page of Swords, could be a secret admirer, but then also you got one coming through. The first one's going to be like almost, but not quite. And the second one is the King of Swords, baby. Could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but it's going to be somebody, could be, they could have like a lot of air, could be quite airy and intellectual. It's going to be someone who is quite scrumptious. They know what they want. They go and get it. This is a fighter, a warrior. This is someone who's very mature in their soul, in their heart, maybe of years as well, if you're into that daddy, mommy energy. I don't know, but it's someone who's looking really great. You're going to have one before. You're going to meet one before, and it's going to be like, they're going to tick some of the boxes, not all of them. You're going to be like, oh, this could work. But it's not quite that. And I think that's your secret admirer. And then another one's coming through, and it's going to be amazing, boo. And this is all happening this summer. So put yourself out there, Gemini. Finish this business. This person's for the deletion. This is a file for deletion, boo. Is all I'm going to tell you, baby. Gemini, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below. This is your story, my darling. I love you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on that notification button. And I'll see you next time, my baby. Stay sparkly, stay Gucci, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you. Give me another good.